Right. Well, welcome to McCumhaill Park for this junior county final between, in the blue, Milford, and in the green and gold, Convoy. Already this afternoon in McCumhaill Park here we've seen Killybegs reach the county final by beating Ardra in a very exciting semi-final. Killybegs always a better side. And in the second semi-final, Niamh Columba reaching the final for the first time in 12 years by beating the county champions Kilcar. Michael McNeilis' goal proving the difference. Liam Brown throws in the ball and we're away in this junior final. Pat McLaughlin drives that one forward into the full forward line, misjudged by several people. Fergus Field coming across and there's a foul there, and certainly the defender not too happy with the challenge there. Thomas Anderson drives that one forward looking for Sean Barrett. Sean Barrett's under challenge from Pat McLaughlin. The referee decides it was a foul. Barrett, one of three brothers playing on this team, looking for Danny Gallagher. Danny Gallagher under pressure there from Hugh Harkin. He touched the ball on the ground, and it'll be a free to Convoy. Hugh Harkin wearing number 9 here to take it just inside his own half. Harkin drives it forward, looking for his full forward Austin Daly. Daly gives it inside. Mickey Sweeney onto it. Mickey Sweeney looked to be fouled, and the referee agrees. Fouled there by Anderson. It'll be a free into Convoy, an opportunity for them to open the scoring. Wearing number 11, Mickey Rogers, left-footed player, so this certainly should suit him. Opportunity for the first score of the game in this junior final. Just outside the 21 metre line, Mickey Rogers nicely taken, and the opening score. Convoy 1 point. Milford no score. Mickey Rogers knocking that over after a foul on Mickey Sweeney. The Milford full back placing the ball for the kick out. Jimmy Burke placing the ball on the 21 metre line. As the sun comes out here at McCumhaill Park for the first time this evening. Burke taking it right footed. It's not a great one. Wasn't able to be collected. Austin Daly has it. Daly's got men running inside him. He's under pressure there from Mickey Rogers. Gives it outside to Hugh Harkin on the run. Danny Gallagher's behind him, but Hugh Harkin's still there. Danny Gallagher made a good tackle. Gallagher gives it forward there to Durkin. Seamus Durkin, son of a famous father of course. Gives it to Danny Gallagher again. He gives it into Pat Barrett. Pat Barrett in possession, looking forward. Giving it forward to Fergus Friel. Fergus Friel beats the challenge of Manny Gallagher. Gives it back to Danny Gallagher, better known as Dixie. Left-footed, looking in the corner for John O'Connor. John O'Connor fisted out, but wasn't able to control the ball, and that's a kick out to Convoy. Full back Danny Milley will take this. Now resident, of course, in Letterkenny, where he works in the post office, but staying loyal to his hometown club, Convoy. Good kick out, looking for Pat McLaughlin. Under pressure from Sean Barrett. Barrett had an arm on his shoulder, and that'll be a free kick to Pat McLaughlin. He gives it short inside to his half-back Patton. Patton driving that one forward, looking for Seamus McLaughlin. Seamus McLaughlin's in possession, and the veteran forward still that little bit of speed about him that he always had, of course, during the peak of his career. He's fouled out there, and a free to Convoy. Manus Gallagher seems to be coming forward from centre half back to take this one way out on the left hand side. 1 point to no score so far for Convoy. Mickey Rogers scoring that a couple of minutes ago. Manus Gallagher from a much more acute and much more difficult angle to take this one right footed. Coming forward. Looks to be good, and it is an excellent point from Manus Gallagher. That's a fine score from such a difficult angle, despite the best efforts of Jimmy Burke there on the goal line. That one just creeping over the corner off the crossbar, and it makes it 2 points to 0. That second point by Manus Gallagher. So both scores so far coming from place balls. Jimmy Burke places the ball on the 21 metre line again. Dropping out, looking for A. McCormick, but it's cut out there by Paul McGill. Paul McGill has it. Paul McGill drives it forward into the corner, looking for Mickey Sweeney. Mickey Sweeney has Anderson right with him. Pushing the back from Anderson, the referee allows it to go. Anderson gets there. A lot of heavy tackling there in the corner, but Hugh Harkin trying to get it. He's fouled. There's fouled several times there by Milford defenders, although the referee feels that he was over carrying the ball and awards a free out to Milford. Thomas Anderson take this one. Thomas Anderson's on his own 21-metre line. Left footed, looking for Danny Gallagher. Himself and Hugh Harkin are there. Neither of the two is able to get it. John Jared McGilligan, playing a short time ago at Finn Park, of course, for Finn Harps, drives that one forward. Looking for O'Connor. O'Connor was pushed in the back. It'll be a free into Milford and perhaps an opportunity for them to open their account. Con Barrett with number 13 on his back, anxious to take it. About 41 metres out from the Convoy goal. Con Barrett with his first opportunity to open the account for himself and for Milford. Looks to be good from Con Barrett, and it's an excellent score from Con Barrett. The opening score for Milford, reducing the deficit to 2 points to 1. And interestingly, all the scores so far in the opening 6-7 minutes of this game have come from place balls. Mickey Rogers, Manus Gallagher for Convoy, and Con Barrett there replying for Milford. 2 points to 1. Danny Murray placing the ball again. Players massing in around the middle of the field. John Jared McGilligan wearing number 12 there. As I said, played a short time ago for Finn Harps in their Shield game, but over here playing for his home club. Bad kick out. Sean Barrett comes onto that one, but not able to take possession. Philip McGilligan has it, but he's fouled by Pat McLaughlin, and it'll be a free in. Con Barrett tells him to leave it again. He's pretty confident after knocking that last one over the bar that he can do the same again. 3 Barrett brothers on this Milford team. Pat is playing a centre half back. Con's in the corner, and the referee's not happy that Con was taking that from the proper position, and now he throws the ball up, so a waste of a free there. Pat McLaughlin has it. Pat McLaughlin is fouled. He fists it forward, but you're not allowed to do that, and that'll be a free in. No, the referees decided to throw it up as well between Fergus Freed and Pat McLaughlin. Fergus Freed knocks it down, but only to Manus Gallagher. Manus knocks this one forward. Seamus McLaughlin's onto it again. He's fouled there, however, by Kevin Mills, playing it left, right corner back. Knocks it forward to Mickey Sweeney. Sweeney's fouled by Anderson, so a lot of frees being given away here by the Milford defence. Pat Barrett certainly not happy with his co-defenders. Manus Gallagher scored from a much more difficult angle than this. Closer in, however, but this is well within his circumference, judging on that last free. 2 points to 1 at the moment. This one to be taken by Manus Gallagher, right-footed. About 27-28 metres out. Coming forward, short run. Looks good, and indeed it is good. The 3rd point of the game for Convoy. The 2nd by Manus Gallagher. The 2nd from a free. It puts them up 3 points to 1. So no scores in play yet. Coming up to almost 10 minutes gone in the game. Still a good sprinkling of a crowd here have stayed for this junior final. There was an excellent crowd in for both semi-finals of the senior championship today. And lots of people still staying here. Lots of local support for both these teams, of course. Jimmy Burke to take this kick out. Right footed, coming towards the middle of the pitch. Dixie Gallagher wasn't able to hold it, blocked it down. Mickey Rogers knocking it into the corner. Kevin Mills is in front of Seamus McLaughlin this time. The corner back has it, picks it up. He looks to be fouled. The referee says play on. Gives it back, but it's a bad pass. There's a chance here. Danny Harvey coming onto it, gives it in. Side to his full forward. Oh, goalkeeper does well there. Darren Nash knocks that ball out. A chance there for Austin Daly. He wasn't able to take it. Driven forward by Burke. Philip McGilligan trying to get there. Pat McLaughlin's there, gives it to Hugh Harkin. Hugh Harkin inside to Michael Rogers. Michael Rogers left footed into the corner. Milford defenders are there in force. Durkin trying to get there. Mickey Sweeney shoots inside, but he had Austin Daly free inside him, nobody near him. But Mickey Sweeney didn't look up, and the ball going wide. So an opportunity spurned there really by the Convoy attack. Darren Nash retrieving the ball again. Good catch from him. The first one he's had to make, and he showed confidence. Played a good ball out. 3 points to 1 it stays. Jimmy Burke to take this kick out again. Right footed is not a good one. Anderson trying to get it, but There's a chance here. Mickey Swinney driving forward and right-footed shot. Knocks it wide from the right in front of goal. So another opportunity missed, and these opportunities can be costly at the end of a game. Milford really haven't got their game together yet, but having said that, they're only 2 points behind, and Convoy have failed to score from play despite having lots of good possession and a few very good opportunities. Jimmy Burke, right-footed again towards Danny Gallagher. Gallagher and Harkin are up. None of them make it. John Jeremy Gidding is not able to take it. Mark Rogers slams that one off John Jeremy Gidding, and this will be a line ball to Convoy. Paul McGill coming forward to take it. Number 5 in his shirt, playing a right half back. Drills it forward, looking for Swinney. Swinney gets the ball from Anderson, but Anderson's doing an awful lot of fouling in there in the corner. And Mickey Rogers has another opportunity from a placed ball to increase this Convoy lead. Scored earlier on from a little bit closer in. Same sort of an angle. And again, a free that'll suit his left foot. Rogers coming forward. No, that one was never going to be on target. Tried to really place that when he would have been better, trying to knock it up with a little bit of force. So it stays 3 points to 1. Nothing between the teams in these early stages. Jimmy Burke is certainly getting plenty of practice kicking this ball out. It would appear they're two evenly matched sides, although Convoy, it has to be said, perhaps looking a little bit stronger around the middle of the park. Harkin and McLaughlin give them a good balance there. Again, a Milford player trying to fist the ball on when he'd been much better trying to hold it. Harvey has it again. Fouled there by Sean Barrett. Manus got her coming forward to take this one again. Collar's been successful with 2 good frees. Can he make it 3? This one pretty similar situation to the one he struck over before, perhaps a little bit wider towards the touchline, but still. Good kicker of a placed ball, Manus. Coming forward, doesn't get the height in this one. It's flicked on by Seamus McLaughlin, but harmlessly wide, so a let off there from Milford, and again an opportunity spurned by Convoy. Milford team manager Gareth Harkin down along the line here, giving his side encouragement. They really haven't got going as a forward unit yet. That's a good kick out. Pat McLaughlin contested with Barrett. Pat McLaughlin gets it. Strong player. Pat McLaughlin drives that in. Darren Nash will have to be very careful with this one. Now he's challenged by Mickey Swinney, and that'll be a free out. Young keeper kept his eye on the ball well. Wasn't going to be intimidated. Looking to take it out of his hands, but nobody really is watching there. Well taken by Seamus Durkin. Durkin looking for Danny Gallagher, gives it forward to John Jared McGilligan. John Jared McGilligan, of course, fit, strong player. Bad pass to Danny Gallagher, asking a lot of him, but the midfielder does well. He's on the ground, seemed to throw that, but the referee says okay. John Jared McGilligan, fouled there by Hugh Harkin, and that'll be a free in. So very scrappy play here at the moment in this junior final. Really, the game hasn't taken any great shape about it. Con Barrett coming out to take this free, and I'm sure he'd be very careful exactly how he places it and where he places it, because in the last occasion the referee was far from happy with the way he reacted and awarded a throw up. Linesman taking directions. Seamus Durkin driving forward, being told to get back to his position. Well marshalled there by Patrick McGrory as well. So Con Barrett, 43 metres out, plenty of height on it, looks very good. Several players trying to get there. Fergus Field trying to get there. Manus Gallagher has it. Manus Gallagher was fouled. It'll be a free out. Manus anxious to take it quickly. Lawrence Swinney was thinking about taking it, but he leaves it to Manus over that far side. 3 points to 1 it stays. Paul McGill drives it forward, looking for Daly. Daly under pressure there, but there's a chance for Porrick McGrory. Porrick McGrory travelling with the ball, and that'll be a free out. This free taken by Barrett. Driven forward only as far as Pat McLaughlin. Pat McLaughlin gives it inside to Harvey. Harvey with a good burst of speed. Finneran's with him. Kevin Mills cuts that intended pass to Seamus McLaughlin out, but it's a bad clearance. It's cut out there by Rogers. Mark Rogers under pressure from McCormick. Gives it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin drives it in for Daly. Good challenge there again by Jimmy Burke. This is Pat Barrett. Pat Barrett, a talented footballer, no matter what the code. He gives it forward to Philip McGettigan. Philip McGettigan drives it forward, right footed. It's half blocked, and that'll be a line ball. Philip McGettigan, a member of that Milford team which did very well in an FAI Youth Cup competition a couple of seasons ago. He's got a line ball on that far side. Plenty of moving inside him, but he's on the 45-metre line. This one's dropping right in under the small parallelogram. There's a chance here for Milford. Is in possession. He's been forced out. The referee says he's travelling, and that'll be a free out. Ian McCormick, I think it was, and was indeed in there. John O'Connor knocking the ball down. McCormick got in possession, but in his anxiety to score, he overcarried the ball. Lawrence Swinney takes this one. Comes to Danny Gallagher. Danny Gallagher left-footed. And Connors is onto this one, fisted. And a good effort there from John O'Connor. Probably wasn't just aware of exactly where he was, but a good fisted effort which could have troubled the goalkeeper there, Sean Mealy, had it been on target. But it wasn't, and a bit of a let-off for Convoy. But nothing between the teams, it has to be said, and we're over 15 minutes into this first half. 3 points to 1, a very low-scoring game, and we haven't had a score from play yet. Pat McLaughlin and Sean Barrett going for it. It falls to John Jared McGettigan. Sean Barrett now picks up the pieces. Pat McLaughlin, heavy challenge from him, but Barrett shakes it off. Strong lad, but a poor ball in from him. It's cut out there by Danny Mealy. Danny Mealy's clearance is not a good one. Pat Barrett cuts it out, no problem. Harvey's tackle looked to be a dangerous one. Fergus Friel pass is blocked by Manus Gallagher. Pat Barrett still in possession. Barrett looking for options. Gives it forward to his brother Con. He had Lawrence Swinney right behind him. Con looking for a score. Right in. Connors is in there again. Danny Mealy under pressure. Connors very difficult too. And a free in. Tackle from behind by Danny Mealy. And an opportunity for Milford to get a point back. And could we have another point from a free? That'll make it 5 in a row so far in this game. And as I said, we haven't had a point from play. Con Barrett, of course, scored from a much more acute and a much more distant free a little bit earlier on. Their only score indeed so far. This one's on the 14-metre line, and it's just slightly to the left of goals as we look at them. To Con's left as well. Shouldn't be any great trouble to Con Barrett. But it is, and he knocks it wide remarkably. A very bad miss there by Con, and really, it has to be said, those are the frees that you have to score those if you're going to be in with a chance of winning the championship. But Convoy have had their misses as well, of course, and we've only had 4 points in the match so far. Danny Mealy, he'll be happy with that let-off. It was his foul gave the free away, but it's been got away with it. Fergus Friel's in possession, gives it forward to O'Connor. O'Connor turns round, looks to be good. That's the first score from play. John O'Connor, no hesitation. Good pass in from Fergus Friel. John O'Connor, the full forward, turned round and right footed. Over the bar it went. 3 points to 2 for Convoy. And we're coming up to 20 minutes gone in this junior championship match here at McCumhaill Park in Ballybofey. Danny Mealy's placed the ball on the 21-metre line again. Another good kick out, going to be dropping just short of halfway. Danny Gollar's up, not able to take it under pressure. John Jared McGettigan's there. That ball was touched on the ground by Seamus Durkin. The Milford players aren't too happy about one or two things that happened, but the referee says that free should be taken from the right spot, and certainly Milford players arguing isn't going to help their cause. It's only going to lose them 10 or 14 metres if they persist with it. Manus Gollar's waiting to take this free. It's just about 7 or 8 metres inside the Milford half. 3 points to 2 it stands at the moment. Gollar's free's a good one, dropping in towards Seamus Gallagher, but a little bit too hard for him. Missed by Kevin Mills as well, and it'll be a kick out to Milford. 3 points to 2 as this kick out's taken. Not a great one this time, but it comes to Milford. Players intercepted there. Finneran trying to come in here, but Harvey has it. Harvey. Good burst of speed from Harvey. Finneran's after him. Left-footed shot. Nash is under it again. The young keeper drops that one, and there's a goal. A terrible mistake there by young Darren Nash. Kept his eye on the ball all the way, but failed to hold it. And in like a shot was Pádraig McGrory to rattle that into the net. And what a difference that could make to this game. A goal and 3 points for Convoy, 2 points for Milford. And certainly young Nash has dealt very adequately with anything that's come in so far, but that mistake, sometimes you get away with those, other times you don't. That was one of those occasions when the young goalkeeper's mistake certainly did not get away with it. We're back in play again. This is Anderson. Anderson seemed to touch the ball on the ground, but the referee says play on. Gives it inside to Sean Barrett. Sean Barrett, after slipping initially, gets possession. Pat McLaughlin's with him. The referee decides that he fouled him. Right. So this will be another free to Con Barrett. He put one over from the same distance before. He's missed a much shorter one. How much has that affected his confidence? Certainly Milford, after conceding that goal, could be doing with a point to get them back to within a goal of Convoy here. Con Barrett, no, that one's fading to the left. Aid McCormick got a good fist on it. Lawrence Swinney, however, picks it up, gives it out quickly to Rogers, but John Jared McGilligan was in like a shot to take it. He's surrounded by several players. He's got support outside him. This is McCormick. McCormick, a good looking shot from McCormick, but Sean Middy's under it. Sean Middy's attempted fist was intercepted by Philip McGilligan. That could have been a dangerous moment. The umpire has awarded a 50. It looked to me as if it came off Philip McGilligan finally, but the umpire's much closer to the action there. So another opportunity for Con Barrett to reduce the deficit. It's at 4 points at the moment, 1-3. That's a total of 6 points, 2 points to Milford. Barrett going to take it short to Sean Barrett this time. An opportunity for his brother to score. Not a good effort all the same. Onto the bar again, Lawrence Swinney, but he's under pressure inside his own parallelogram. Gives it out to Manus Gallagher. Manus Gallagher's clearance only comes as far as Pat Barrett. Pat Barrett, left footed. Lawrence Swinney again. A lot of waste from Milford here. Balls into the area. McGrory tries to get that one. A lot of pressure from Milford, it has to be said too. This is Barrett, Sean Barrett. Inside to Con Barrett. Con Barrett ships the challenge from Lawrence Swinney, still on his feet, way out to the right. Good right-footed shot. Looks to be a great score from Con Barrett, and indeed it is. An excellent score, and that'll lift his confidence again. Their second point from play, Con Barrett's first from play. So it's Convoy 1-3, Milford 1-3. Nothing between these sides really. That mistake by young Darren Nash, the only difference really in the side. Pádraig McGrory taking full advantage of it has to be said. But it's 1-3 to 3 points. John Jared McGilligan trying to get there, but Paul McGill, good catch from him, drives it forward towards Mickey Swinney. Mickey Swinney, tackled by Anderson, fouled by Anderson. Inside to Rogers, faced by Barrett, gives it to Hugh Harkin, not a great pass, he had to check to pick it up. Harkin's down, gives it back to Mark Rogers. Mark Rogers, right-footed. Pat Barrett fists it down, but only as far as Rogers. There's a chance here, Rogers in space, gives it inside, but it wasn't a great pass. Mickey Swinney wasn't able to make that. Kevin Mills cut it out and give it out to Philip McGilligan. Philip McGilligan's got Finneran running outside him. Not a great pass, but Finneran does well to pick it up. Drives it forward looking for Con Barrett. Cut out by Lawrence Swinney. Very steady at the back, Lawrence Swinney. Drills that forward with Pat Barrett's notions of space. Milford don't have enough men forward. Pat Barrett holds up possession to give them time. Gives it into the corner to Con Barrett. Outside the 45-metre line, Philip McGilligan was free, but that was a very poor pass by Con Barrett. Really, oceans of space, should have took possession himself. Philip McGilligan was running away from the play, had no chance of getting that. Lawrence Swinney to take this line ball. Sean Barrett contested well, picked up this time by Con Barrett. Con Barrett flicks it forward, but it's picked out there by Harvey. A foul by Con Barrett and a free to Harvey. He gives it to Pat McLaughlin. Pat McLaughlin challenged by John Jared McGilligan, drills it forward. Kevin Mills and Seamus McLaughlin. Seamus McLaughlin has it. He gives it inside to McGrory. McGrory has men inside him, decides to take the effort himself. 2 players inside him and knocks it wide. So another spurned opportunity. Another opportunity when Convoy had men inside them. But the man in possession decided to have the shot himself, and he shot wide. Jimmy Burke again to take this kick out. Pat Barrett telling his side to pick up their effort. They're a goal behind. In this championship match, 25 minutes gone on the watch. Sean Barrett and Pat McLaughlin going for it. Pat Barrett leading by example. Foul there by Pat McLaughlin. Coming up to halfway, wants to take it quick. He's got Danny Goller out here. He gives it forward, looking for Sean Barrett. Sean Barrett gives it out to McCormick. McCormick's changed sides. Fergus Friel tumbled there in the middle, but McCormick, good burst of speed from him, showing good pace onto his right foot. That ball doesn't have the pace to go anywhere all the same, but Con Barrett's in there. Lawrence Swinney again cuts it out. Heavy challenges from 3 Milford men, but the clearance is finally made there. However, Milford are on the run again. This is Ted Finneran. Ted Finneran right footed, but that one's going wide, and it'll be a kick out to Convoy. Plenty of opportunities for both sides, it has to be said. In this first half, it's been a very low scoring game. Apart from that goal from play due to a mistake, Convoy have failed to raise a flag from play. All their points coming from frees. Pat McLaughlin's having a good game in midfield. Gives it forward to Mickey Rogers. Rogers is a dangerous player, turns onto that left foot, drills it forward for Seamus McLaughlin. McLaughlin with that burst of speed we talked about earlier. Kevin Mills fouled him, and McLaughlin anxious to get on with it quickly. An experienced player, Seamus McLaughlin, not too happy with the movement that he's receiving from his players, and we'll have to wait till Manus Gallagher makes his way all the way forward to take this free way out on that far side. Inside the last 5 minutes of the first half, Convoy 1-3, Milford 3 points. Not really a game that really hasn't taken off as an exciting spectacle as yet. Lots of breaks in the play, lots of frees, and has to be said, lots of wides at both ends as well. Manus Gallagher successful with 2, unsuccessful with 1. This is a sharp angle. That looks to be a good score again from Manus Gallagher. That's the second from a very acute angle out there on that side that he's put over. The second from a free as well. So 1-4 to 3 points as we come up inside the last 5 minutes of the first half. A 4-point lead for Convoy. Very little between the teams, it has to be said. That goal making all the difference on the scoreline, but apart from that, not a lot between them. Milford really haven't got moving up front. McCormick and John Jared McGilligan, Con Barrett, they've all showed enough that they can be dangerous given the right sort of possession, but they haven't got it yet. Convoy are winning this midfield battle. Hugh Harkin drills that forward again. Austin Daly in behind Burke. Burke does well, but it comes to Swinney. Swinney inside this time. McGrory trying to get it, but it's picked up by young Durkin. Durkin, a good young defender, wanted to take it quickly, but the referee says you weren't in the right spot, and that free has to go all the way. The ball has to go all the way back for the free to be taken again. Jimmy Burke is going to take it from the ground on this occasion. Milford could be doing with a score or two before half time just to redress the balance very slightly. They've gone 4 points behind. Burke chips this one up looking for John Jared McGilligan. McGilligan has it, seemed to be fouled by Paul McGill. He wasn't allowed to take the ball quick, so it's going to be advanced another 10 yards. Referee Brown having a good game here, right with the play all the time. John Jared McGilligan drills it in looking for Fergus Friel, not able to make it. O'Connor's there. O'Connor strong around the ball, and he forces the line ball off the Convoy defence. McCormick looking to take it quickly into Con Barrett. Barrett's not able to take it, but O'Connor's there. O'Connor has it, left footed across the box, a good one. Philip McGilligan's there. There's a chance here for Fergus Friel. Fergus Friel rattles that into the net, showing all his experience. Took his time, waited for the ball to come, the breaking ball. McGilligan just got a hand to it, looked up, and no hesitation, rattling that into the net. So that's really put the cat among the pigeons as we come up to half time. Just a point between them again, and the game perhaps livening up in the latter stages of this first half, and it needs that, and probably setting us up for what could be a good exciting second half. Danny Mealy takes the kick out again. Milford will be encouraged by that. This is Barrett. Can they get back in level terms before half time? Barrett gives it out to Ted Finneran. Bit too much height on the pass, but Finneran does well. Again, too much height on the pass. Barrett's fouled there by Lawrence Swinney. Milford, as I said, they look as if in the forward line they have players who can really open defences given the opportunity. The service to them has to be better than it's been. Too many high balls between attackers and defenders. Con Barrett, difficult angle for this free. Would be a tremendous score if he could manage to knock this over for an equalising point. Certainly got the height and the distance, it looks good. That's a tremendous score from Con Barrett. Certainly he's put behind him that miss earlier on from only 14 yards, and will that be vital at the end, I wonder? We're back in level terms. A goal and 4 points to Convoy. Milford, a goal and 4 points as well. So a good comeback in the latter stages of this half by Milford, from 1-4 to 3 points down to 1-4 each. Liam Brown's looking for the ball, the half-time whistle about to go, and the sides are level. So we're set up here at McCumhaill Park in this junior county championship final between Convoy and Milford for a highly exciting second half. The half-time score 1-4 each. Just shows you what. Just shows you. Oh, surely, surely. Yeah. I don't know. Not easy to do that there, Connie. Oh, that's terrible. Do this? No. Do this minor 2 o'clock. Minor 2. Here, Pat McLaughlin in possession right away. The half-time score, of course, 1-4 each. So all to play for Milford and Convoy in this county junior final. Sean Barrett coming on to that one, looking for Ted Finneran, but not the greatest of passes by Sean. But Ted's come back 15 yards to pick it up, drives it forward, a good ball, looking for McCormick. McCormick's moved over to right corner forward. And McCormick looks a dangerous player in possession. John Jeremy Gilligan making a run off the ball. Paul McGill's right with him. Knocked into the corner, looking for O'Connor. O'Connor's looked strong in possession. That looked like him off O'Connor. Umpire down there decides, however, that it came off a defender, and that'll be a 45-metre free. Con Barrett coming out to take it. Con Barrett, main scorer for Milford so far, with a goal, 3 points from play. Fergus Reid, of course, getting that goal. John O'Connor has got the other goal for Milford, for Convoy. Manus Goller has been in tremendous form with the boot. Stay with the play. This is Sean Barrett. He rides the challenge there of Paul McGill, drives it forward right footed, but it's going to go wide. Just getting back to the Convoy scores, Manascollar has got 3 points for them. Michael Rogers got the opening point from a free. All Manascollars have come for free as well, by the way. And Porrick McGrory got an opportunist goal after young Darren Nash had failed to hold a long ball into his small parallelogram. But it's 1-4 each, all to play for. Danny Goller fists it down. Manascollar in possession. Turns away from the tackle. Foul, but the referee allows him to go on. Pat Barrett and Durkin under it, but it's fisted on by McGrory. Seamus McLaughlin has it. Seamus McLaughlin challenged there by Kevin Mills, but he's fouled, and it'll be a free in. Convoy and an opportunity for them. To go into the lead again. Michael Rogers should take this one with the left foot. Rogers, this is about 30 metres out. Rogers missed one from a similar position, perhaps a little bit further out in terms of angle, but this looks to be good with his left foot. And indeed, the opening score of the second half is a point by Michael Rogers to put Convoy into the lead again. 1-5 to 1-4. It's about 3.5 minutes gone in the second half. Seamus McLaughlin telling his team to get them into the box. A veteran of many of championship campaigns, Seamus of course. Jimmy Burke, right foot at this time. Looking for Danny Gallagher. Danny Gallagher under pressure from Hugh Harkin. But the big midfielder, well, he's finally got it up onto his left foot. Turning inside, outside, double hop there, was it? Somebody else agrees with me, but the referee doesn't, and he's the man that counts. Danny Gallagher looking to take this. Not enough movement up front. Looking for Con Barrett. Con Barrett's in the left corner now. McCormick's in the right. Seemed to be on the ground. The referee agrees. Was he fouled? The referee says no. Hugh Harkin wanting to take this quick. Takes it out of the hands as the new rules permit, of course. Anderson under it on his chest. Claimed it well. Drives it forward with his left foot. Con Barrett an opportunity to get it, but it comes to John Jared McGettigan. Certainly a man with a strong burst of speed if he gets going. That'll be a booking offence. The referee's calling the play back. Manus Gallagher, no hesitation there in taking John Jared McGettigan down as he was going through. And the first booking of the game, the Convoy centre half back, Manus Gallagher. First booking today, yeah. So this free on the 45 metre line. Con Barrett, he has the distance in that right boot of his. Accuracy is what it's all about. Can he get back to level pegging again? His point before half time made it 1-4 each. Can this one make it 1-5 each? It's got the height, it's got the distance. It's just drifted wide, however. Good effort from Con Barrett. Certainly he's shown that he will punish any frees that are awarded to his side. That one just drifting to the right, but from the 45 metre line it was a very, very good effort. Danny Milley takes a free again. Coming around the 45 metre line. Con Barrett trying to get there under pressure from Mark Rogers. Con Barrett was fouled and it'll be a free in. Liam Brown demonstrating each time what the free's for. John Jared McGettigan's going to take this one, so a change of free taker. Surprises me that. Con Barrett very close with that last one. There's a change here. Mark Rogers going back again into his own corner. Lawrence Sweeney coming out to mark Con Barrett. John Jared McGettigan. Low. Seemed to be a bit of holding. The referee's happy that everything was okay. Not a good free, and certain Milford are squandering chances now, as Convoy did in the first half at that river end here at McCumhaill Park. Danny really anxious to get on with it, pick up the pace. Drills it forward again. Halfway's between the 45 and halfway. Fisted on, but young Seamus Durkin comes across and picks it up. Drives it forward with his right foot into the corner. McCormick's trying to make it, but O'Connor's there. O'Connor's under challenge from Danny Milley. But O'Connor turns. O'Connor's done well, very well, the big full forward. Not a good effort, but Con Barrett may just get this one. But the referee decides that Lawrence Sweeney was jumping at the man. and certainly a great opportunity for Con Barrett on this occasion to equalise with yet another free. This one 21 metres out, more or less straight in front, maybe slightly to the left, but not that much that matters. Chips it up with the right foot, and there's the equalising point. Milford's first score of the second half. Con Barrett from another free. It's 1-5 each. 7 minutes into the second half. There's a sub warming up on the Milford team, number 16, Aidan Cannon. And though it's 16, looks to me to be Dermot O'Donnell. Certainly number 16 on the programme is Aidan Cannon, but it looks to be Dermot O'Donnell to me warming up there. But we'll stay with the action. Good fielding by Hugh Harkin. A long ball in, looking for Daly. Daly has it. He's under pressure. He's fouled in there. That could be a penalty. Jimmy Burke's not happy with the decision, but certainly there appeared to be no doubt that was a foul, holding the player. So right away an opportunity for Mickey Rogers to restore Convoy's lead with his second point, and their second point of the second half. Left-footed. And it's turning out to be a bit of a contest between teams. The place kickers on this particular game. So 1-6 to 1-5. Both scores in the second half for Convoy come from the boot of Michael Rogers, both from frees. Con Barrett replying with a point from a free for Milford. The ball's on play again. Pat McLaughlin and Sean Barrett comes to Philip McGettigan. Philip McGettigan knocks it forward, right footed, looking for Fergus Friel. Fergus Friel has it. There's an opportunity here for Con Barrett. There's an extra man in. Connor's in if he gives it to him properly, but a terrible ball from Con Barrett. An absolutely terrible pass. It was a great opportunity for himself or O'Connor to score there, and he failed with it. Milford really been very wasteful down in there in the goal mouth. That was a great ball in from Fergus Friel. Good early pass in front of the player. Anderson coming on to that one. He seemed to be fouled, but he done extremely well. The referee's awarded a free against him. A little bit harsh, I would feel. I don't know what he picked it up with there, but he's a foul. Rogers knocks that one in. Mills, McLaughlin under it. Mills has it. Has he? He hasn't. Well, they've got a free out of it. Anxious moments for the Milford defence. Was certainly an opportunity spurned there by Con Barrett. The idea was good, but the execution of the pass left a lot to be desired. John Jared McGettigan's a man could turn this game if we see one or two bursts from him. Coming across the park rather than forward. Drives it forward again. O'Connor's onto that one again. Danny Mealy's there. Knocks the ball out. John Jared McGettigan comes onto it. Picks it up very neatly. Drilling forward again. This is a man with pace and strength. Putting inside onto his right foot. He seems to be fouled, and he is fouled. It'll be another free and another opportunity for Con Barrett to equalise. The sub coming in now. It certainly looks like me to be Dermot O'Donnell. I'll confirm that when I get a better look at him. Fergus Friel's the man's gone off. Fergus Friel, who scored that all-important goal. Dermot O'Donnell is the substitute on the Milford team. Yes, we have had that confirmed. Con Barrett with this free. So Fergus Friel contributed a fine goal. He's gone off. Seems to be carrying a bit of an injury. Dermot O'Donnell, the talented footballer in his own right, in with number 16 on his back. Con Barrett with the free. Looks good. It is good. The equalising point. Con Barrett. He's having a fine game. That's 5 points out of 6 he scored. The only other scores coming from John O'Connor's point and Fergus Friel's goal. 5 of the Convoy points have come from frees as well. 6 of the Convoy frees, let me say. All Convoy's points have come from frees. Michael Rogers with 3, Manus Gallagher with 3. Convoy have not scored a point from play as yet. Substitute coming into the Convoy team there. Eugene McGinley, looks like. It is Eugene McGinley. And it's Mickey Sweeney who's been brought off. Eugene McGinley going to centre half forward. Mickey Rogers has gone to right half forward. Porrick McGrory into right corner forward. John Jeremy Gilligan trying to get onto this one again. He is the man I feel that can make the big difference here if he gets into this game and uses his pace and strength. Good ball inside again, looking for O'Connor. O'Connor and Mealy. O'Connor gets it. A good shot from O'Connor, but well saved there by Sean Mealy. Had to be alert, but certainly John O'Connor's shown enough that if there's quality ball in there, he'll make something of it. Pat McLaughlin, notions of space. Closed down now by John Jared McGilligan. He's got support behind him. He's turning on to it. Has to knock it forward. McGrory tried to knock that forward. Seamus McLaughlin onto it. Seamus McLaughlin challenged by Seamus Durkin. Fouled by the young left half back. And that'll be a free on that far side to Convoy. Mickey Rogers will take it with his left foot. Very far out on that far side. Asking a bit much of him to put this one over the bar. 1-6 each. 12.5 minutes into the second half. Anybody's game. Rogers, good shot it is. Well taken by Jimmy Burke. Grabs it, no hesitation. Sean Barrett not able to get there, but gets it the second attempt. Seemed to be fouled. Hugh Harkin has it now. He's fouled. The referee's letting him go on. Good play with the referee. This is Manus Gallagher. High is dropping about the 21 metre line. Pat Barrett comes out and tries to grab it. He's not successful. He gets it. Ted Finneran's in there with a good strong challenge. Comes to Danny Gallagher. Milford shown much more battle than they had in the first half. Knocks it forward to Con Barrett. Con Barrett's challenged by Lawrence Swinney. Kicked by Lawrence Swinney. The referee says go ahead. Con Barrett gives it forward to Danny Gallagher. This is good play by Milford. There's plenty of potential in this team if they get going. Danny Gallagher going forward with his left foot. Takes a left footed shot and knocks it wide. Great opportunity for Milford. Good swift movement up the field. Gallagher, Con Barrett, John Jared McGilligan, they all have the potential to make runs like that and create problems for the Convoy side. Play for in this junior final. Fergus Friel having a word with the mentors at the far side. Danny Mealy's placed the ball to take this kick out. Coming towards Manus Gallagher and Gogie O'Donnell. None of them get it. Hugh Harkin picks up the pieces, drives it forward. Young Durkin's there, blocks the ball down. Good play by the young left half back. He's certainly had a good game. Fouled there by Mickey Rogers. The referee's not happy with that challenge. And there's going to be a booking for Mickey Rogers. That's the second booking of the game, the second booking of the day here at McCumhaill Park. There wasn't a player booked in either of the senior championship matches today. And it's the second Convoy man into the book. This time it's Michael Rogers. Pat Barrett will take this free from 7 or 8 metres inside the Convoy half. Liam Brown tells him to get on with it. Drills it forward towards the corner. Out comes Con Barrett. Con Barrett under pressure, he's got possession. Con Barrett still there, an opportunity to give them the lead, but again, opportunity squandered. However, there was a bit of a touch on the ball, so it's going to be a 45 metre. And both sides will look back on this game. Convoy in the first half, a lot of chances missed at this particular end. Milford since half time, again, a lot of chances missed since half time. So Con Barrett has come out again to take this one from the 45 metre line. Pat Barrett making a run. He's covered by Eugene McGinley. Con Barrett comes forward. Right footed but hasn't got the height. Pat McLaughlin left it well. He knew what he was doing. And the ball goes wide. So it stays. Milford 1-6. Convoy 1-6. Milford yet to score a point from play. The only score they've got from play was that goal by Pádraig McGrory. That came from a bad mistake by the Milford goalkeeper. McCormick's onto that one very quickly again. Mark Rogers is with him. Seems to be fouling him. The referee allowing him as much leeway as he could, but in the end he had to pull him up. So again, another opportunity for Con Barrett. 5 points to his name so far. Can he make it the even half dozen? This one's about 30 metres out. Fairly central position. He hasn't got his last few frees really up in the air any great deal. Here he comes. This one again pulled to the left and pulled wide. I haven't kept a track on the number of wides in this game, but I certainly would feel that we'd be well into double figures for both teams if we had a. Gareth Harkin was on the pitch there calling out directions. Milford are squandering chance after chance in the second half. Fergus Friel, as you can see down along the sideline here, although he's been taken out, still rallying his sides. He's contributed a goal before being taken off. His substitute Dermot O'Donnell hasn't got into the game as yet. Playing at centre half forward. Danny Mealy with the kick out again towards the middle of the park. beats 2 or 3 players, doesn't beat Pat McLaughlin. Pat McLaughlin still inside his own half, turns away, drills the ball forward towards Seamus McLaughlin. Cut out by Jimmy Burke. The full-backs had a good game. Knocks it out towards John Jared McGilligan, but Paul McGill's there. Paul McGill has it. John under pressure from John Jared McGilligan. He's out over the sideline. It'll be a line ball to Milford on that far side. John Jared McGilligan doing well. Looking to take this quickly now. Danny Gallagher's making a run in the middle. Hugh Harkin spotted him and is coming across. John Jared McGilligan drills it in towards John O'Connor. O'Connor and Danny Mealy. Mealy does well, knocks it down to Lawrence Swinney. He gives it to Pat McLaughlin. Pat McLaughlin drills it forward looking for Seamus McLaughlin. Kevin Mills is with him. Mills has done well. Mills has done very well on this occasion. The St Connell's Hospital man has possession. Knocks the ball out to the corner. Good ball to Philip McGilligan. Danny Gallagher's running outside him, but the boot of Mark Rogers is judged to have fouled. Philip McGilligan wanted to take a quick one. He's been told to leave it. Con Barrett's coming across to take this free. Philip McGilligan's going to take it out of his hands. Drills it forward, but not a good effort. But Danny Gallagher could come onto it. The midfielder's in a good forward position. Gives it out to McCormick. McCormick drills it across. O'Connor tries to get it, but it's out. McGilligan was a little bit slow off the mark, but he's finally got it. An opportunity for the lead for Milford, but he's run into a problem. He gives it back to Sean Barrett in a central position. Sean Barrett screws it well to the left and wide. Another wide for Milford. Chance after chance after chance after chance going to begging at this far end, the river end, and they're all Milford wides. Convoy haven't been able to get up the park for quite some time, but they are still level at 1-6 all. Treatment required down in there for a defender. It's not Danny Mealy. I see Danny Mealy out here centre half back at the moment. It may be Manus Scholar who's requiring treatment. And it looks like Manus Scholar alright, who's gone into full back. Players taking the opportunity for refreshments there. Milford spectators, I would say, in the crowd, very disappointed with the number of wides that they've seen so far in the second half. This is Manus Scholar, who is in full back now. Danny Mealy is out of centre half. Manus Scholar drills it forward, but it's cut out, well, almost cut out by E. McGilligan. John Jared McGilligan has it. Each time he gets into the play, something happens. He gives this to McCormick. There's a boot gone out missing of John Jared McGilligan. McCormick's drive it forward. He's certainly a good player in possession, but good tackle back there. And out to Lawrence Swinney. Danny Mealy, the man doing the tackle, and give it to Lawrence Swinney. Lawrence Swinney's in trouble in there now, but works his way out of it very well and gives it to Harvey. Harvey gives it forward to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's challenged by 3 Milford men. Loses possession, wins possession again. Strong man Pat McLaughlin, fouled on this occasion. Oh! Well, I think Pat McLaughlin made a bit of a meal of that, because there was a bit of a push, but it was certainly delayed reaction that put him to the ground there. Hoagie O'Donnell perhaps, well, he's lucky the referee was so close to that. He's seen exactly what was happening. Well, Patsy's up there. I don't think there's any need for you, Patsy. He's been hit harder than that and stayed on his feet. Anyway, back to the play. Pat McLaughlin into the corner. Pat Barrett coming across, knocks it down. Michael Roger has it, ships 2 heavy tackles. He's fouled, and then there'll be a free out of that far side. Michael Rogers with an opportunity to restore the lead for Convoy, and how ironic it would be if he does, because in the last 10 minutes or so it's been all Milford. 21 minutes into the second half, 9 minutes to go. Milford have squandered many chances. Rogers, that's wide as well. Well, both sides have scored 7 times, 1-6 each, but they've probably doubled that total in wides in this match so far. This is Jimmy Burke with yet another kick out to the middle of the park. Pat McLaughlin and Sean Barrett going for it. They all miss it, as does Dermot O'Donnell. Hugh Harkin picks up the pieces, looking for Daly. Good interception there by Kevin Mills. Seamus Durkin, young Durkin has it and picks it up well. Drills it forward with his right foot, looking for Danny Gallagher. Misjudged there, but it's picked up there by Dermot O'Donnell. The first time we've really seen him in the game. and he's fouled there by Hugh Harkin. Good aggressive play there by Dermot O'Donnell. John Jared McGilligan says leave this one to me, but Con Barrett again is going to take it. This is a short one to Sean Barrett, an opportunity again for Sean Barrett. Can he take the score this time? It looks good. That one looks to be all the way over the bar. No, it's dropping onto the bar. So one that did stay at least on course for goals, dropped short. Bad ball there. This is John Jared McGilligan again. He's got Sean Barrett outside him. The referee decides he was over carrying the ball, but certainly perhaps a harsh decision there. I felt he was being fouled, but the referee's the man in charge. Mark Rogers takes this one. Looking for Eugene McGinley, who hasn't got into the game so far, but Jimmy Burke allows him to misjudge it and knocks the ball forward. John Jared McGilligan. John Jared McGilligan's tackled from behind by Paul McGill. He's fouled by Paul McGill. He drives it forward. Short one to Dermot O'Donnell. Dermot O'Donnell takes the tackle of Pat McLaughlin. Now he's got space in front of him. There's two men coming at him. He's still going. Looked to be fouled. Well, again, perhaps he'd lost possession. Pat McLaughlin looks a bit the worse for that attempted tackle on Dermot O'Donnell. Might have twisted a knee there. And he certainly seems to be in a lot of pain here, Pat McLaughlin. Certainly, when he came across for that tackle, it appeared as if he twisted himself a bit. It's a free in. The referee's allowing play to continue. The referee now, however, has decided to stop because there's a lot of people in treating Pat McLaughlin. That possibly could be a bad twist of the knee there, which will necessitate Pat being replaced. So on the clock we have about 7 minutes to go, but I'm sure there's going to be injury time before this game's over. Seamus Durkin you can see in there, a man who played many a Storming match here at McCool Park himself. A most determined player, and young Seamus certainly in that same mould. Could be a change of place kicker here. Perhaps John Jared McGilligan's going to take this free. Con Barrett has scored 5 points so far. But we've got about 7 minutes left, plus injury time. Pat McLaughlin is still receiving treatment down there for that twist of the knee. And Pat is a man who certainly would not go down very easily unless the injury was a pretty bad one. The most determined player, but certainly seems to have difficulty putting his weight on that right knee. He can hold it with his hand there, and he might have damaged some ligaments or possibly cartilage trouble there. Fell awkwardly as he was going down when attempting to tackle Dermot O'Donnell. Attempting to put his weight under it all the same, and possibly going to try and continue. The sides are level. Milford with an opportunity to go into the lead, and perhaps into the lead for the very first time in the match, if John Jared McGilligan can put this one over the bar. It's from about 14 metres. He chips it, and there is the lead. The first point of the game for John Jared McGilligan. And yet another free, of course. And that is the first time that Milford have led in this game. And on the clock we have just less than 5 minutes to go. I should add there should be plenty of injury time for that injury to Pat McLaughlin and one or two other stoppages. Pat Barrett trying to get this one, grabs it beautifully. Great bit of feeling from Pat Barrett. Said earlier on, a very talented player in all codes. Manus Gallagher knocks that one down, but only as far as Danny Gallagher. Danny Gallagher has support outside him. Ted Finneran's going there from right half back. Ted Finneran in possession. Oh, Ted Finneran screws that one miles wide. Miles wide. A good run forward from the right half back. Good to see him having the confidence to go forward. So still only a point between them. 1-7 to 1-6. A low scoring game. Very little scores from play right through this particular match. And both goals have come from play, but certainly very few points from play so far. Maniscalch taking this one. Drives it out towards the middle of the field. Comes to John Jared McGilligan. Turns into two Convoy players. Loses possession. Looks for it back. Mark Rogers is there. Tackled by John Jared McGilligan. Fouled by John Jared. Hugh Harkin looking to take it quickly. Referee tells him, put it down. Mark Rogers can take it out of his hands because he was the man fouled. He drills it forward, but it's very high. Young Durkin again. He's done very well at left half back. No nonsense from him. Drills it forward. McCormick trying to get onto it. Harvey's there. Knocks it in, but it only comes to McGilligan. This is a chance for Milford to wrap it up. He's got O'Connor inside him. He decides to go himself, and he takes a very good point. Philip McGilligan's first point of the game. Good play there. Mistake by Harvey in defence. Proved a costly one. Milford, are they going to start to take their chances at this vital stage? 1-7, 1-8 to 1-6 is the score. On my watch, there's about 3 minutes to go, plus injury time. Sean Gogie O'Donnell, better known, of course, as Gogie Dermot it is, wearing number 16, driving forward. Another point would be a vital one. John Jared McGilligan, he's done some nice things in this second half. Milford would like a point from him now, I'm sure, to get that lead to 3, using his strength to go through, still in possession. He's got support outside him, turns into the man, but Con Barrett's tackle was a foul one. Hugh Harkin knocks it forward. The referee says go ahead. Seamus McLaughlin turns very neatly inside his man. The famous dummy and the famous burst of speed still there. Danny Gallagher's right back with him. Good challenge from the midfielder. Gives it out to Rogers. Left footed. Lots of height on it. Not much distance. It's more across the park than anything. Milford have men and strength there. Young Seamus Durkin. He's played very well. He's got support forward. Gives a good ball forward to Dermot O'Donnell. Milford have the convoy stretched if they take opportunities. Durkin's kept going, but this is McCormick. McCormick has a good burst of speed. Drills it forward looking for Barrett. Lawrence Swinney seemed to touch it on the ground. Still trying to get there. Barrett's with him. Barrett fouls him. Another free. Quickly taken, but not a good one. McLaughlin couldn't make it. Shipped a heavy tackle there from 2 Milford men. Commitment is at its premium at the moment. Danny Gallagher has Con Barrett forward of him, but he decides to go alone. He's right out there. Left footed in towards O'Connor. But well taken by Manus Scholar, knocked out of his hands, however, and the referee says that was a foul. Danny Harvey takes a short one. Danny Harvey said it wasn't the man that was fouled, so that ball's going to be thrown up. Manus Gallagher was the man who was fouled. Danny Harvey can't take it out of his hands. It's thrown up. This could be a moment of danger. Comes to Harvey again. This time he can clear out of his hands. This time he's fouled. This time it's himself. He gives it forward to Patton. Patton drills that forward, looking for McGinley. McGinley can introduce as a sub in the second half for Mickey Swinney. McGinley tackled by Mills. Mills, good challenge there by the corner back. Kevin Mills, a man with loads of experience, of course. He's played in 3 All-Ireland finals with St Connell's in his time, and he's been a great servant for Milford over the years. Romelton man by birth, of course. So Pat Barrett to take this sideline ball. Milford lead by 2 points. We're coming up to the last minute of normal time in this junior county championship final. Danny Mealy and Danny Gallagher go for it. Neither of them get it. It comes to Durkin. Durkin again driving forward. Gives it forward to McCormick. Again there's a chance of an opening here for Convoy. Good chasing by Martin Patton, however. He has to check back. Gives it to Durkin. He deserves a score if he can take one, but that one's too low. The keeper allows it. That mightn't have been the greatest decision. Sean Mealy possibly could have cut that one out. It eats up a few more vital seconds. Time is up on the watch. 30 minutes gone. Referee Liam Brown has looked at his watch. But there will be injury time for that injury to Pat McLaughlin and 1 or 2 other stoppages, as much as 2 or 3 minutes perhaps. Barrett goes for it. He misses it. This is Sean Barrett. Decided to leave it to Pat Barrett. Neither of the two of them took it, and this could be vital for them. Rogers knocks it out to his brother Michael. That was marked to Michael. Durkin trying to get there. Michael Rogers drills it forward to Seamus McLaughlin. A moment of trouble perhaps for Milford. Seamus McLaughlin cutting inside. Well, Seamus McLaughlin still in possession. It's half blocked. It's well blocked. It's good play here. There's a foul in there. A foul by Daly. Anderson's not happy. Neither is McGrory. This is uncalled for because the game's been played in a pretty sporting fashion so far. This will eat up time again. It was Pat Barrett cutting that ball out in there. Michael McGlynn racing to his assistance with a magic bottle in hand, but Barrett seems none the worse for it. Certainly Seamus McLaughlin bursting through on his weaker left foot perhaps, which was a good thing for Convoy because he was in a very advantageous position. So we're playing injury time here. We're not actually playing at the moment, but we're in injury time. Milford lead by 2 points, 1-8 to 1-6. Those last 2 points have come from John Jared McGettigan's free and from Philip McGettigan's point from play. Those are the only scores to come since it was 1-6 for such a long time, and both teams squandered a number of chances. So there's an injury in there. I'm not just 100% sure who it is. Pat Barrett shipped a knock, but he's on his feet again. He looks okay. One of the other Milford players in there, and that Malee that saw the ball blocked, picked up an injury. Could be Jimmy Burke or full back. John O'Connor, the full back, is all the way back there, encouraging his defenders to keep at it. Another long stoppage here, and it means the game is going to go for quite another while. Jimmy Burke was the man injured indeed. Looks to be an ankle injury, throwing water on the ankle there. But he seems to have recovered sufficiently. Pat Barrett's recovered because he's going to take this free. So we're in almost 3 minutes into injury time, but 2 long stoppages in the second half. Who knows how long? Is at the discretion of Liam Brown now how long this game goes for. Pat Barrett's free is out's a good one. It's well held there by Gogie O'Donnell. Drills it forward, but it's only Convoy men there. Mealy forward. This is Daly. Daly gives it into Rogers. Another opportunity for Convoy perhaps. Drills it in low, but it's well saved by Darren Nash. The young keeper does well on that occasion. Philip McGettigan. Bad ball. Played Tate's running into trouble. O'Connor was there, but that was bad play. This is Rogers. Roger gives it into McLaughlin. Another opportunity for Convoy perhaps. McLaughlin going to be satisfied with the point, but that's too much to the right. It's fielded in there by Anderson. Anderson plays it out, but he was fouled after the ball went, and that'll be a free out. Anderson having a word with Austin Daly in there. Another substitution coming on the Convoy team. Jared Monaghan, number 19. Looks like Jared going in there, but perhaps it's a little bit late to be making changes at this stage, but you never know. Pat Barr to take another free. Porrick McGrory, the goal scorer, coming off. Good free taken into the corner. John Jeremy Gilligan will hold on to this ball and use his speed to get into the corner. Checks back, still holding on to the ball. Knocks that one in towards Philip McGettigan. McGettigan has it. There's a great chance here, but a good block there by Danny Harvey. Harvey blocked that well, making up for his mistake, which cost a point a bit earlier on. Mickey Rogers deep inside his own half, looking for Hugh Harkin. Danny Gallagher did exceptionally well there, kept his eye all the way on the ball. Now he needs to give it. He gives it to Ted Finneran. McCormick's outside him. Good ball from Finneran. Excellent play. Another point for Milford would surely wrap it up. McCormick's going to hold it. Steps inside 2 tackles. Maybe holding the ball a little bit too long, the referee decides. But there goes the final whistle. Milford are the junior champions for 1990. And a great performance from them. Great scenes of delight from all the players. And they are really delighted with this victory. It certainly means something to Milford, a team who were almost out of football at the start of this particular season. Problems off the pitch, but they got those sorted out. And what a way to come back and respond. To go all the way and win a junior championship title, and not surprisingly they are absolutely delighted. They never led until John Jared McGettigan scored that vital point from a free to put them in the lead 1-7 to 1-6. Philip McGettigan wrapped it all up with another point from play. That made it 1-8 to 1-6. Con Barrett scored 5 points from play. John O'Connor got a point, and Fergus Friel scored a very important goal just before half time, which brought them back from 1-4 to 3 points down to 1-4 to 3. Barrett then equalised. Michael Rogers scored 3 points for Convoy, all from frees. Manus Gallagher scored 3 points, all from frees. And their only score from play came from a goal from Porrick McGrory. 1-6 is their total. 6 coming from frees. So that's it. The presentation will take place. Seamus McKelvey about to make the presentation to the captain of the Milford team. So great scenes of delight here Great scenes of light among the Milford players, spectators, mentors, everyone involved with the club.
For today's game, Liam Brown deserves a special word of thanks for his handling of the game. And just to remind you that the county final here between the Killavagga and East Columbia takes place on this day fortnight, the 23rd of September at 3:30. The match will be preceded by the county minor final between Rua, Ballybofey and McCumhaill, which will commence at 2 o'clock.
So the presentation about to take place to Milford. Still great scenes of celebration. Great support in from Milford here today. Seamus McKelvey still waiting down there to make the presentation. The final score, just to remind you again, of course, Milford 1-8, Convoy 1-6. So the presentation about to take place.
I like Gordon Convoy, William Kuwaja Zianu, the Ballymofey on the glass. And tonight the somebody talk kindly Kuwaja Zianu first day, the foreign Convoy, on 20th, 13, and Tanula Gallant to join you. And for you, the on behalf of the county board, it's my pleasure to congratulate Milford on winning the junior championship. And I also the Convoy who gives them a great game and give us all a great sports game here this evening. I'm delighted to be presenting this trophy to Milford, an area where Gaelic football is not just the strongest, but hopefully after today it'll go from strength to strength. There are some great people working for the club down there, and without a doubt they have done a lot of work this year. The process are wrong, and they can do it. So let's hope, and I would appeal to everybody on the Milford club to keep it going, boys. Keep the GAA alive and well. And that's what we would be happy to see you all doing. And I know that, looking around at a few faces here today, that you're going to do that. So it's my pleasure to present this trophy to the captain of the team.
So Con Barrett receiving the cup from Jimmy McKelvey, and great scenes of delight there among the Milford following.
First, I'd like to thank the Milford Amateur Board for giving us back into the championship and we saw that no football is here. I'd like to thank Gary Harrison and Peter Burton for running the team this year and they did a great job. I'd like to thank the great panel players there, there were 30 players out here, and it's a great effort and the greatest ever effort today on Milford for a great team. I'd like to thank John O'Connor for double the bad night. I'd like to thank Convoy for a good hard sports game. It was a great game and we just about managed to win it. So we'll have 3 cheers for Convoy. That's it! That's it! I want that motor for sensible. Come on now. The Margaret Skip it McGillowee as Pat Down. Convoy the country can be based the casting a hanging shot, the casting a horse to the Keeney. The two of them will make it actually a Green Danish the country on Zona and three last day. They meet and meet shot. They want to do it on Kate Rita, Nino, either Ian Rua, Office McCumhaill, Office and Didi Sinclair, McCumhaill.